And there is also one very important topic, it's war, what is still continuing in Ukraine. And it seems that European Union is trying to rearm ourselves, to invest more in weapons, to invest more in NATO. What do you think, where this is going and what will happen? Is there any chance that maybe this war will spread around the world?
Well, you know, I'm not a huge fan of Donald Trump's foreign policy. I don't like the capture of Maduro in Venezuela. I didn't like the bombing of Iran. I don't like necessarily the overthrow of Cuba that they're trying to do. I don't like how long it's taken to get us out of the Ukraine thing, but I don't blame Donald Trump for that part. Now, he might be just doing a couple police actions and then not, as long as he doesn't get us into a war, but still it's a very aggressive policy that I think he's trying to balance between America first and a neoconservative sort of warmongering policy. And it's a balancing act. It's high risk. We'll see. In terms of, Ukraine and Russia, I think it's a known fact, that Europe essentially caused Russia to invade them because they would not give them assurances. And I've seen the documents on this, and I've seen many interviews on this, where essentially Europe could have said, no, Ukraine will not be joining the EU, and essentially Russia wouldn't have, but because they didn't give that assurance and they admitted they didn't want to give it because it was essentially not in line with their diplomacy to give Russia that assurance. Anyway, Russia invades. There's no end game here at this point. I mean, other than endless war and poor Ukrainians suffering. I hope Donald Trump can end this. I feel like we're close, but then it just never seems to end. I don't know what Europe's going to do. If the more they can take over their own defense, maybe they'll be less intent on warmongering. But we'll see. I don't know. I think I would just like to see, in terms of a foreign policy, America stick to America first policies. And I don't like a lot of the aggressiveness that the Trump administration has done. And I certainly don't like the aggressive talk out of the EU leaders.